trying to stagger that offense just so he can grab him. Gets both of them. Oh no, did he fall behind? I think he fell behind.
He fell behind?
He's too close to the corner.
He did.
Oh,
Sonicfox!
Damn! Oh my God! That was actually godlike! That was actually godlike!
This kid is unreal. Gets rid of. Stop it. Activate sparked a huge mistake, and just as godlike as that.
On January 26, 2018, Dragon Ball FighterZ was released to the public. The game focused less on hyper-complex combos and more on team synergy, allowing you to play with 3 characters instead of 1. Some people, like myself, played the game casually, picking whoever you wanted and playing with auto combos. In fact, on screen now you can see my first ever real few matches, about a month after the game released, back when I thought Goku Black was the best character in the game and Down Heavy had no weaknesses. But while I was focusing on spamming the heavy button, somewhere, 2 people were having a very interesting fight.
Looks like,
oh, look at this pressure right here. Nice!
Like I said, Sonicfox keeps that offense going, and as of right now, there's not a stain on that board. He got a clean green bar up there.
Clean green, absolutely.
That celery.
Wow,
Either Dragon Rush to get your ass back in here.
Oh, trying to go for the head it is. All right, okay, nice pokes. Going for the assistant cross-up, good block this time.
Dragon Rush again. Hey, ain't a stain on that boy.
Go1 vs Sonicfox is very talked about in this community, but I think there needs to be more of a closer look taken at the progression of this great rivalry. It all starts at Echo, a mere 2 months after the game is first released. Now, the rules for this tournament were a little weird, as you can see the final score is 4-9, but Go1 takes down Sonicfox in their first interaction and sends him down to losers. However, Sonicfox comes back for Grand Finals and puts up a better fight, still coming just short of winning Grand Finals, however. 2 weeks after this tournament, a character would be released that would change the future of competitive forever.
Prepare to die!
On March 28th, 2018, the competitive players of Dragon Ball FighterZ were introduced to what would soon become their new meta character for the foreseeable future, Bardock. Coming equipped with fast special moves, frame advantage, solo snapbacks, sliding knockdown from anywhere on screen, great level 3 Oki, the guy had everything. Every potential competitive player rushed to put Bardock to work, and come the next tournament, both Go1 and Sonicfox were ready to fight.
That kind of guy. This guy Go1 is a wizard.
Oh, okay.
And into the Vegeta assist, he had no fear in his heart.
This man has happened along. He does not want part of none of that scramble.
Spark! He can hit the loop.
Uh-oh. That is definitely enough. He got both of his available to extend this.
All right, he's going to get the smash here. Take the slide, knockdown, 6 bars for Go1.
Is he actually dead?
He's going to extend off Vegeta. I think that's enough. Yeah, he's got 4 bars here. That should do it. Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1.
You are so dead. You spoke to Todd real quick, Sonicfox. You got acquainted. Go1 is playing no games with you right now. He is upset.
Sonicfox was using a new team of Bardock, Fuse Zamasu, and Android 16, while Go1 had swapped out adult Gohan for Bardock. At first, this game seemed like a repeat of the last one. Go1 had the upper hand and even reset the bracket after being knocked to losers. But then Sonic asked to do something strange. He wanted to change sides, physically. Whether this was meant as a psychological trick or not, it's unknown, but Sonic immediately starts cleaning house and eventually wins the set after this. Even after Go1 summons Shenron to fully heal himself. Before the next match between these two, a few big changes would come to the game. Double supers were nerfed, so you can no longer get 2 supers with the same character and do massive damage. On top of that, the super bar was also changed so that you could gain far less meter after doing anything that cost a bar. This had a lot of people rethinking offense, but luckily, they wouldn't have to wait long for their poster child. In fact, it would only be a couple of months. The next time our heroes would face off would be at CEO, but this time a new challenger had showed up to play, Goku GT. With all the same strategies as Bardock but multiplied, it seemed like this would be another character that had to be on teams. And he did. The ability to combo out of a level 3 was insane, not to mention that he is so incredibly small that he doesn't get fuzzied. For those who don't know, fuzzies are the concept that because a character is taller, they get hit by things smaller characters don't, to put it mildly. Sadly, since this was only winners semifinals, it was only a best of 2. Go1 made work of Sonicfox and then moved up, leaving Sonic to reconsider his team. This would be the last time his Fuse Zamasu made an appearance against Go1. About a month after this, in August, EVO came around again. This time, the fighters were more than prepared to do battle, both players running Bardock and GT Goku, Sonicfox having Kid Buu finish his team, and Go1 having Super Saiyan Goku running up the anchor. Both of them played their absolute best, but Go1 came out on top and had an emotional ending after winning his first Evo. And even though Sonicfox was super sportsmanlike here, he had another trick up his sleeve. In the back of his mind, there was one character he was thinking about, but we'll get to that. Celtic Throwdown came and went with no real fanfare, but it was just another win for Go1. The score at this point was 5-1 overall. If you count just Grand Finals matches, it was 3-1. Sonicfox took another look at his team. What could he do to patch up the holes that were missing? And that's when he found Vegeta. A character that had gone long under the radar, base form Vegeta, was starting to gain some traction after Sonicfox put him at a very respectable S tier on his tier list. Keep in mind, this is the same position as the aforementioned Bardock and GT Goku. The latter had been talked about being banned for being too good. But why? His kit wasn't as good as the others. I mean, sure, he had loops, but those were hard to pull off and inconsistent. Well, unless you're me. Many people quickly dismiss this as the ramblings of an old man past his prime. But Sonicfox ignored everyone who didn't believe him. He would show them. For the next little while, he practiced using base Vegeta on stream, and learned Oki for the level 3, combos, and loops. And then, 2 months later, Dragon Ball FighterZ went on tour with Red Bull. And who to meet up at Grand Finals than Go1 and Sonicfox once more.
Oh man, this is going to be... We'll let it right out here, the intros. Crowd into it. Everybody getting in on the base Vegeta.
Sonicfox came into the game with base Vegeta instead of Bardock, and eventually ended up winning. His play was very solid, making great reads and performing his combos exceptionally well, alongside having great block pressure. But even then, base Vegeta was actually probably the weakest character on his team. GT Goku still made a 1v3 comeback, and base Vegeta through the game only served as a way to get some extra damage on characters. He didn't secure many kills like GT Goku did, and couldn't compete with the raw damage like Bardock either. Not to mention that he didn't have the block pressure or the solo snapbacks like Bardock was doing. Both characters were great, but it was not the same kind of play that Bardock had, allowing for snaps without assists and arguably better mix-ups. Not to downplay Sonicfox's achievement of winning this instance of Grand Finals, but he's not quite at 100% power yet. Perhaps someday, we'll see him unlock the true potential of this character. But with Season 3 on the horizon, and even more characters and balance patches planned, the future is very uncertain. Should GT Goku ever get nerfed, base Vegeta will have his time in the limelight, and this rivalry will continue for the foreseeable future.